Welcome, everyone. Welcome back to the Shattered Lands. Welcome to Shield Wardens. Here today, our group was raiding a gladiator training facility outside of the city of Pylumen. They're seeking to garner more support for their bid to overthrow the current government here, who are these collared individuals that come from the lands below, possessing the people wearing these collars. And so our group is seeking to liberate this group of slave gladiators that have been fighting in the rings outside of the city and utilize that as a like extra force to kind of harass the walls, supply chains, whatever. Another distraction for the guards inside to hopefully free up their ability to uh, discover a way into the palace and deal with the people controlling this particular island. When we left off, they had finished a giant that was there protecting them. There is a wizard that encased themselves in an ice like protective shield, and I believe there is one of the guards left over still trying to fight pretty futilely against the few members here that are raiding this camp. The gladiators so far have kind of kept out of the way, kept in their cabins, trying to avoid the fight, and that is where we're going to return to our party at the top of our initiative tracker with Pios. Uh, Pios, what would you like to do?
I wish to kill it.
Okay,
No,
fair enough.
yeah, I don't know if that happened last game session, but I'm gonna run in, pretending like I'm gonna chunk another rock at the puppy.
Who are you attacking?
This-
The giant's dead. There's two warriors left and a
Okay,
wizard
so-
that's encased in a
okay,
case of ice, like a protective room of ice.
so the warrior is protected in ice.
There's a warrior outside over
Okay.
here. There's a warrior over here on giant ape.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Randy.
go after the giant ape warrior guy. So
Okay.
I'm running in, pretending like I'm gonna do something, and since it's not the giant, he doesn't know about the rock. But yeah, I'm gonna pretend like I'm gonna go in one way, but I'm gonna go out the other way, and he needs to make a insight check.
Okay. Oh yeah, he fails.
Okay, rolled a 19. So everybody after that gets advantage on this one dude. So let me go ahead and roll attack roll. And wow, that was so weird. I rolled a nat 1 and a nat 20. So it'll be that kind of day. So 13. So 13 so far. And I guess I need to roll. Can I roll that? No, okay, here we go. And 18 points of damage for sneak attack.
Okay, so 31 total.
Yep.
All right, yeah. Your blade sinks in. Pretty grievous wound. He looks to be hurting and bleeding profusely. But it will be his turn. What does he go after? I think he's still gonna have to go after this giant ape here. Let's see.
You gotta do it.
I mean, the giant ape looks like it's taking some beatings.
Yep. He's gotta die soon, right?
But I don't know. 13? I think that misses giant ape.
I think it hits, bruv. It's a big old ape. I think
Yeah,
13
okay.
hits, though, to be fair.
Okay, I couldn't remember what it was like 13 or 15. They see a giant ape. It's only 7 points of damage if that does hit.
There you go.
Then it would be your turn to respond, big guy.
Well, I'm going to bonus action, disengage, and I'll let Pios clean up that guard. Because
So
I'm
the-
looking. Yeah.
Giant 8 doesn't have a bonus action disengage. So are we just
Alright.
gonna disengage and let him take a swing, or
Then
I didn't know this
I'll
giant
ask
ape was a
this.
rogue.
For flavor, Giant Ape has got multi-attack on there, yes?
yeah?
Can one of those attacks be to grapple this soldier? And if so, could I then apply physics to the situation? I'd like to basically pick up the soldier and throw him into the ice structure as hard as possible.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
So first,
will-
let's do the grapple. I don't imagine that
I'm
my
looking
guy
for-
will succeed.
Yeah, I'm looking for the stats on the ape, and I don't have it on here. It did not carry through from last session.
Okay.
But that's fine. As I recall, using my incredible nerdy knowledge of a giant ape, I believe there's a +4 on that throw, on that grapple. So I'll just roll a d20.
Plus 9.
Yeah, like I said, you guys, +9. Keep paying attention.
Athletics. So this guy is at least proficient in it.
Okay, that's good to know. Where's my... What is happening right now? Sorry, my guys. I'm trying to find dice to roll on Foundry right now. And they ain't there. There. What this D... Nope. No. Oh, there they are. They were there the
One right
whole
corner of the
time.
chat.
They were the friends we made along the way. So that's a nat 20.
Okay.
So I'm gonna grab this guy, and in his head, I'd like to be able to use my telepathic link. I don't know if you're gonna allow it for flavor, but I would like to sing to him. Can you feel it? Something in the air tonight. That's you. You're something in the air tonight. As I launch it into the tower.
Okay, so the giant ape has a rock range weapon attack.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll me. You know what? I'm gonna say it's
15
not
plus 9.
quite a rock. So we'll do 5d6 plus 6 damage.
I'll take that. That's fine.
I'm like, what?
I
Is he
mean-
not wearing armor?
Unless his name is Dwayne Johnson. He's not quite a
25 points of squished damage
rock. Yeah.
as he flings into the tower. Here's the question: does the tower also take 25 points of damage?
So are you throwing it at the ice structure or the tower?
At the ice
structure?
structure. At the ice
Yes.
structure.
Yeah, so I was going to apply the damage to both sides.
Okay, cool.
Which is another reason why I lowered the damage slightly from the rock
Sure.
number. So, you smash this guy upside. The side of the ice is kind of facing you. And you see that it kind of cracks in that area. It's not fully broken, but it is damaged, that section of that. And there's a blood stain there as this guy slides down the ice and falls to the ground dead.
I'd like the wizard on the other side to be like going, "What's going on out there?" And just like a big red paintball mark appears on there.
It's definitely like a Jurassic Park or like suspense filler thing where you're like looking at the window and all of a sudden there's like the blood splatter from the other side of the guy that you were like hoping would survive and didn't.
Yeah.
Totally.
So that's
Any
my
movement?
action, and I will then like to move on up. Select this guy, and we'll just go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's me.
All right, Hendrix, you would be up next.
Okay. So I've just stood there and watched this person get thrown at the ice. I'm guessing it's not broken. It's still intact.
Yeah, the section, like, so the way this spell works, essentially, there's like panels of ice that are surrounding her. The panel that is facing the giant ape is cracked. That particular panel seems close to breaking. The other panels seem to still be intact. You are right next to this wall of ice, so I do need a Constitution saving throw from you.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So that would be a pass as far as that goes, and but it is half damage nonetheless. So 19 half is 9 points of cold damage.
Okay.
I did damage.
Woo!
Something other than the ape.
I will attack and then use my second win.
Yeah.
So this warrior to the south of me.
Yeah.
He's the only one I can see at the moment. I'm going to still flying, swing my blades, and circle around.
Okay.
Booming blade attack for 27 to hit.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's 16 plus 10 for the sneak, so 26 on the weapon, and then 4 for the thunder. So 30 total.
All right. Yeah. These poor guys who are just like literally guardsmen, like, are looking pretty beat up. They're not made for this sort of fighting.
After hitting him, I'll look him up and down and go, "You can leave if you want. I won't chase you."
Okay, cool.
End of my turn.
Looks
Floating
perhaps
in the air,
inclined.
sword pointed.
All right, the wizard, now is going to use. Why? There we go. Sorry, just double checking. All right. So 20 foot radius. All right. Pios and Gorilla Randy, I will need a dexterity saving throw. As this, like, crackling energy of lightning kind of explodes from this area here, and we are going to roll. So satisfying.
25.
Okay. And you are a rogue, so you don't take any damage because of the dexterity save.
Well, also my shield too. So
Fine then, just double up on everything.
That's a 14 total there, GM.
The ape will take 46 points of damage.
I'm gonna level with you. I think that ape be done. Randy gets. Is that with a lightning bolt that came through there?
Well, it was just like this area over here. There was like a ball of lightning kind of formed out of the air magically and detonated, shocking everybody in that kind of range that I have highlighted there on the map, which will go away now that you have taken damage.
Randy's hair is not in his customary locks. They've been electrified into a big, bushy poofiness. And he's like,
What's wrong is that I don't have the right thing selected, so I can't put you back to normal size. Now we go. And you shrink back to the normal, more appropriate size for Randy.
It's fun whilst it lasted.
All right. Yeah, that is the Wizard's turn. This next guy will start shivering as he too takes 9 points of cold damage. And then he's going to just start to slowly back away, keeping an eye on you, Hendrix. And if you don't attempt to swing at all, he will just turn and run.
I will not attempt to swing at him, but as he leaves, he will get hit by Booming Blade.
Oh shit! Oh, that's right. How much damage? I don't think it'll matter.
It's with a both 11th. It's 2d8. So that is 4 thunder.
Okay, so he does run away, barely, hobbling and kind of bleeding and just looking awful, but he books it towards the nearest exit of this particular encampment, which is the gate that you guys had opened earlier, because being a gladiatorial slave pen, they don't want too many ways in and out. Then I believe we're on to wonderful Lucius. Then back up to Pios after that. Are you still there, Lucius?
Yep.
Yeah, you weren't muted, but I can't hear you, sadly. The spirits, probably this lightning damage has shocked the voice out of Lucius, bringing back trauma, moments of
Can you guys hear
getting
me
hit.
now?
Yeah, there we go.
It's switch my mic to the lady's still on ice, right?
Yeah, she's still encapsulated with ice. One of the facings has a blood smear down it where this guard was thrown at it, and it's cracked pretty heavily. It looks like that section of ice would not take much to be destroyed. But
I'm going to run right next to. I'll dash right next to Randall.
Okay.
And then I'll use my fighting style so I can get that 3 extra armor. He gets 2 extra, and that'll be my turn.
okay, cool. Pios, you are up.
So how high is she in this tower?
The tower goes up about 10 feet or so, just high enough to give her a good view over things, and probably a top level view of the huts themselves. So yeah, she's about 10 feet up.
Okay. Trying to do the math here. Okay, sweet. I don't have to burn any extra weird crap. So I am running right up to here. My 35 feet of movement. And then I am using my sling, at which she's now 30 feet away. 30 feet. Yeah. 30 feet away, and yeah.
So you're attacking the ice itself?
The ice, yeah, the ice itself. Yeah.
No
I
problem.
don't think we need to make a, deception roll for that. So I don't think the dice.
I will tell you
will...
that, that would be an auto fail on the
Okay.
deception side.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go.
The ice wall gives no Fs about your deceptions.
The dice is evil today. And I don't get advantage on anything because no one's close by. So yeah,
Giant wall of ice.
Yeah. So I rolled that 1 with a 9.
Ooh, yeah. It's not that it doesn't hit, but it just kind of gains this, dings off a section that was curved a little bit, and it just kind of goes flying.
So
Roll me another d20.
Okay. Also, due to the fact that I forgot some of my abilities last time. Ooh, that's horrible. Maybe not. Okay, I rolled a 4.
All right. All right. One more d20.
Okay.
Let's see if, as the rock goes ricocheting towards Hendrix, let's see if you can finally roll good.
13?
What's your plus to hit?
Oh, plus to hit, plus 8.
21, Hendrix? No, I didn't think so. So you see this rock kind of coming at you out of the air, and you're able to dodge out of the way as Pios's rock kind of went astray.
So, I totally forgot because of my new ranger level. I have a second attack. So,
Oh, damn.
so I'm going to sling again.
All right, let's try to hit Hendrix one more time.
Yeah. God, seriously?
You just see
God.
evils come across from the tower, like, what the fuck you doing?
Yeah.
Wow, I rolled a 2 now, so for a total of
well,
10.
Wasn't a nat one. I think you're just so distracted by
Yeah, probably.
almost hitting Hendrix that second one just kind of goes a little wide, probably bounces off the...
It's also the fact that I'm actually not attacking an actual living being. I'm attacking a wall, basically, is what,
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, this is unusual. So,
Yeah. Whereas some would find that easier, not Pios.
No,
Needs the
totally not.
blood in there to make it work.
But
But that being said,
he's always used to distracting things first
yeah.
before, attacking. He can't distract ice.
Randy, you are up, followed by Hendrix.
Well, okay. The tower, would you regard that as an object?
See, whenever you phrase questions like that, it makes me very wary of responding yes. I think it depends on the context of which you're trying to use the term object. It is a structure. It is affixed to the ground. It is fairly strong, but yes, I guess an object.
So I can cause an object I can see within range to grow larger or smaller for the duration.
I don't think that would qualify. Yeah.
Or
I mean, if I said yes, then it's like you could take a fortress or like,
yeah.
those things.
No,
Yeah.
sure. That's gonna, that way lies chaos. Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. I understand. That's fine. Then what I shall do is, I think actually I'm just gonna look. I'm gonna walk up to the tower. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna look up at it. And I'm gonna think to myself, I could go in there and fight her, but she's stuck inside, and everyone else wants to really, really fight her. So I'm just going to let them. I think I'm gonna hold my action. If the thing breaks and I can see her, I'm gonna fire off a chill touch on her as a cantrip, and that'll be my holding action. I'm not gonna do anything else at this point, so I'm just gonna hold. I'm also gonna go off camera real quick.
Sounds good. Hendrix, you're up.
Okay. So, as far as I can see, there's one side that's damaged, but other than that, all other sides are clear. I can't get in any other way. So,
Correct.
What's the easiest way for me to... Okay, I'm going to attack that one side, I guess. Booming Blade.
Right,
I know it's not
also-
going to move afterwards, but it gets that little bit of extra thunder damage. So, for a 16 to hit it, the weakened panel.
That will hit. Also, give me a Constitution saving throw. Ugh, that's a horrible roll, so don't worry too bad if you fail.
Assuming I don't get the sneak attack damage on the wall. So
There's no. I mean, it won't matter.
yeah, it's 12 piercing plus
Yeah.
whatever the
That's
thunder would
it. Had 5 hit points left for that section, so yeah, that area of the wall kind of crumbles, and there is, one facing that is now open to her.
I'm assuming it's around like this side of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that works.
Cool. Constitution saving throw as well. Yeah.
Yep.
26.
You will take 5 points of cold damage. As I rolled, out of the 5 dice, 4 of them were 2 or less. So,
Okay. I will bonus action second wind.
okay.
Hopefully, which is a total of 5 HP back.
Okay.
And then I will probably, now seeing it's open and her being right there, go back to where I was and attack of opportunity from her if she wants to.
I mean, I guess she doesn't have much else to do. Doesn't really even say though she's got. I'm just gonna leave it because I'm pretty sure she doesn't even have any weapons on her. She's
That's
just
cool.
using her magic, and it doesn't say she gets to cast spells. So, cool. That's chill.
End of turn.
All right, it is her turn now. But Randy, that wall has come down, so you had a held action to chill touch her. You are currently no sound due to.
So yeah,
something.
she gonna get it.
Yep.
That's an 11.
11 will miss.
That is my turn.
All right. She is going to, staying in her little ice sphere, hoping to use that to her benefit. What does she want to do? I think. Guess we roll here first. Okay. Yep, she definitely does that then. Pull this back up. Pull up the measurement tool, and I think 20 feet is right about there. But Hendrix is in the air. I don't think she can get all. So the 3 of you, I will need dexterity saving throws from. As another lightning sphere appears in the air and crackles out.
Another dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
Well, there's a difference maker here now, because I can actually, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
It's a 14.
Okay. 14 is a fail. You will take 39 points of lightning damage and will be knocked prone from the explosion.
39 points of damage. Oh my god. How do I always get in the situation, I wonder?
Too brave for your own good, I think, is
Mhm.
the problem.
Too
How about
dumb
the
to
other
run away.
2? Pios and Lucius, where do we fall on the?
I got a 7, so I'm gonna use the favor of the gods. It's 2d4. I don't know if it's gonna do anything, but here we go. Oh, that's not bad. I hope anyway. So 7 plus 8.
15.
Yeah.
15 is exactly what you need. So you'll take 19 points of thunder or lightning damage, and you will not be knocked prone.
13, you said?
19 points of damage.
19, gotcha.
And Pios, what do we do? So you take half damage because of a rogue thing. So that's 19 points, but you are knocked prone. Not that it matters now that there's no giant to take advantage of that, but you know, it is what it is. And that is the wizard's turn. The warrior continues to run away, and Lucius, you are up.
Lucius is gonna throw a firebolt like right under her and to try to hit the ceiling and catch it on fire.
Okay, of the structure around her.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to use the thing, so give me a second. I haven't really used this program much.
No problem.
Firebolt. How do I cast it? Oh, there we go.
I only really ever use D&D Beyond. When you click attack and then damage, I guess.
Yeah.
13. I don't know if that hits the building or not.
I'd say that hits the building. That's
So the damage I take it.
yeah.
As long as it doesn't hit me.
17.
Yeah. The building itself starts to burn up in flame, and you see this ice wall start to slowly begin to melt as these two magics are kind of interacting with each other.
And I do want to move. Let me see. Where do I go? I guess I'll get right in front of what's his name there? Right here. There you go.
Right. So there is still enough of the ice wall there that we will have to make a Constitution saving throw if you move up there.
Can I? Damn. So if I get up here, well, that's
If
fine.
you want to, like, have seen Hendrix, why don't you give me a perception check? Let's see if you would have noticed Hendrix taking some sort of like freezing up as he gets close and darting away.
Quite difficult to tell because I'm just dying in and out attacking.
Yeah.
I don't see shit.
Okay.
That's fine. I'll get up there. What do you need me to roll? This
Con save, yeah. That's a better roll.
22. That's not bad.
All right, 9 points of cold damage.
How dare you, sir?
Just following the spell.
As you arrive, I'm like,
Yeah,
careful,
that
it's
will
cold.
be my
Oh,
turn.
As you see, like, just ice crystals forming out.
Be careful about that. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
All right. Then what would you like to do?
Everybody good? Or is anybody hurt?
I mean,
Okay, then yeah, that would be it.
all right, cool.
What?
Yeah.
He
And he's like,
ran past you, went up his head.
I can't see you. You're under the wall, man. I'm not looking up there.
and he's short, you know, just
Oh my god. Talk about hitting a guy when he's always down because he's short.
oh damn. Speaking of short, Pios.
I am moving a little bit closer.
So you are prone, right? So you have half your movement. Not that
Yeah.
I think it will matter, but to stand up, and then the other half can be
Like I
utilized.
said, I'm moving a little bit closer, as I mentioned. So I can move right there.
Whoops.
I went dark.
Yeah, I think I blinded you on accident.
Okay. And then I am going to once again use my sling, but this time. Oh yeah, well the ice wall is still there, right?
I mean, there's an opening in it, that has been driven. There are walled sides
Okay.
elsewhere other than the
is-
opening of this.
But I can see her through that opening, right?
You can manage to see through the opening and attempt to make an attack. I will say because like Lucius is standing there, it'll
Mhm.
be slightly harder,
Okay.
giving her some cover.
Okay. Well, it's gonna look like I'm attacking the ice wall. So she needs to make an insight roll.
Okay.
And she's going to pass.
Okay. I'm glad she's gonna pass because I haven't found her stats yet.
Well, depending, this is a bill roll, so.
Oh, ouch. 18
But
pass?
Yeah, definitely passes. I rolled a 2 again, so that was 11.
Okay.
So okay, so no one gets advantage on this attack roll, but that's
She's
better.
a wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit.
23. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, she is a wizard.
So
with all the benefits and negatives that therein lies.
11 for the regular attack. I get sneak attack, right? Because of people aren't close to her, or no?
Yes. Lucius is right there within 5 feet.
So an additional 8 points of damage.
So 11 and 8.
Yeah.
First blood on the wizard.
And then chunk another stone at her.
Okay.
This time 22.
That will hit.
Or
No sneak
additional-
attack, but
yeah, 5 points of damage.
5 damage. All right. Well, she's started to take some damage. All righty. Cool.
That's all I can do.
All right.
sneak attack
In which
bonus.
case, Randy.
Yeah. Randy is going to aim at her feet and to the edge of the roof there, and is going to cast Shatter at 3rd level.
I'm assuming in such a way that you are not going to try to hit.
Yeah.
Lucius. Okay.
100%. You assume correctly. So that is 1d8, 4d8. I get. Yeah, they got a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay.
Is she made of inorganic material?
No, she is not. But the ice walls and the building itself are. She will fail.
Oh, she in trouble. Gonna take a bunch of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4 d8. That's a 19 of thunder damage. And I'd like that to also be impacted to the ground that she's on, hopefully making her lose her footing and see if she will fall down.
So I think the ice sphere itself shatters at this because of the spell's effects. Not to steal the spell's wording itself, but it is gone. And let's see, 19, that would be 38 points of damage to the structure itself. And I do think that it like cracks and starts breaking. So she will, let's go ahead and say, I think that would work. She'll fall backwards here. So roll me an extra d6 of damage as she falls to the ground.
She's only falling 10 feet, huh?
Yeah, it's only a like 10 foot high, I already established structure, but she will fall prone.
Nice. So that was my action.
So 3, yep.
Can I switch that to be a bonus action using a quicken on it?
Yeah, that's fine.
So that's going to be 2 of my sorcery points for that. I will then move 5, 10, 15, 20, stand over her and go, Gladdy later, and I'm going to stab her. That happened, guys. That happened. With my rapier, which is this guy. Do I have advantage, obviously.
Yes. Yeah.
So we'll go attack with advantage. That's a 22, which I assume hits.
Oh yeah.
And the damage on that is. Why does it not have damage as an
I
option?
mean, rapier's D8 plus.
Yeah, it is.
Whatever. Dex. I'm assuming for you is stronger.
3 plus my dex is another 3, so 6 points of piercing damage.
6 piercing damage.
Piercing. And that's me.
All right. Hendrix, you are up. There is, actually, Lucius, give me a strength saving throw, I would say, to retain your footing on this broken platform here that is now burning around you.
I rolled a 9.
Okay, so you will fall as well and be knocked prone. I'll say he shattered it that way, so you'll slide out this way and take the 3 points of fall damage that he rolled for me. Sorry, now, Hendrix, it is your turn. I just wanted to establish that. Shatter has deafened everybody, but not sure exactly why we can't hear Hendrix's amazing actions.
Didn't realise I muted my mic. I was listening to you going, what are you going on about? I can hear you. It's fine.
This is
Okay, seeing the burning building starting to erupt and everyone fall off the other side, sword in hand, look one quickly at Pios as I swanton dive over the building, sword. I'm just going to go full on stab downwards. And hopefully land next to a sword impaled. Prone, so advantage.
Yes.
For a 23 to hit.
Yeah, I think that'll hit. Yeah.
Just making sure, I don't know.
The wizard,
25 piercing
Okay.
plus 8 thunder.
25 and 8. So you've
33.
got 33 damage. She's looking pretty beat up at this point. However, it is her turn.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'll take 5 feet back, the standard attack, step back, hoping that she comes towards me for Booming Blade. Stab. 5 feet back.
Yeah. Yeah. In which case, one thing I've been able to roll well on is refresh of abilities. This lightning will explode out from around here, and so I need another dexterity saving throw from Lucius, Pios, and Hendrix. I think Lucius, you're prone, so I believe that's disadvantage.
but I don't have to do it.
Oh, sorry, it's not Pios there. It's Randy. Sorry,
Okay, what do you need from us? A dex save?
Dexterity saving throw. It wouldn't. It's not an auto fail. I don't think. I think it's a disadvantage on dexterity saving throw, Lucius.
Yeah.
What did I get? I can't tell.
16 will pass. 17. So you will pass.
19 and then invasion, so 0.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys will pass. We will take half damage for everyone but Hendrix. 9 of these wonderful dice. So satisfying. 33. So halved would be 16 points of lightning damage. She's liking that choice. And no one is knocked prone.
Hold my sword up like a lightning rod.
Yeah. You dodge out of the way, dissipating the energy with your blade as you move around. I'm going to say that standing up doesn't count for the booming blade.
No.
She will just stand up.
It says when you spend 5 feet of movement, so...
Well, it's a hard thing because
Yeah.
you spend half your movement to stand up, but I'm just going to say that probably doesn't trigger the spell. It's not that it'll make it that much harder for you guys to hit her. Next,
I don't mind. It's my bread and butter, so like...
Lucius, you will be up, and then Pios.
Okay, so I'll spend half my movement to get my fat ass up.
Okay.
Then I'll get right next to her, and I want to intimidate her. I'm gonna put my my spear like against her throat, and pretty much say, "Release the gladiators, or I'll release you."
All right, go ahead and give me a intimidation roll of some sort. And so this is a
28.
saving throw. Okay, it's pretty good. But she seems to stand pretty firm. I rolled a nat 20 with her, so I'm going to say that was enough for her to maintain her cool. She sees that she has damaged several of you pretty badly. And she probably knows the cost of failure.
Okay, can I still attack her? Or no?
Sure, why not? That's fine.
Is she wearing a collar out of interest? She's not, right?
You don't see a collar on her, no.
Okay, just checking. I mean, it would be an issue,
Yeah,
you know?
it would be an issue.
It would be an issue. It would make things complicated. Where has it gone?
If she was wearing a collar, I'd hope this would be a harder fight.
Yeah, man. Oh, wait, a harder fight? And the frickin' storm giant? Okay, that's cool.
I mean, you guys did really well on that. I was a little worried because when I set it up, I was like, it's going to be a tough fight. And then you tanked the storm giant. And everything she started with was doing nothing at all. And now that her ice shell's fallen, she's started to like claw back a little bit of a presence in this fight. But man, for that opening round, the giant was just going at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was just waiting for you, Lucius. Where were we
Slow
at?
down.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was trying to figure out how to attack. Let me roll my second attack,
Okay, no problem.
and
Yeah,
I might
this-
as well roll the one for the back hit. So, alright, so 21 and 20. I imagine 15 doesn't hit, right?
No, that will hit too. Just hits. Yeah, that is her AC.
So first one is
Nice.
16.
Okay, this should be the end of her.
Yeah, we should roll for the second one or no?
I mean, sure, she's still got 20 hit points left. But,
Okay.
you know,
Kill
that's where
her.
we're at.
I mean, make
That's 12 damage. And let me backhand this bitch real quick. For the listen. Okay, Jesus.
I love
I'm gonna roll that in D&D Beyond because I can't find it in there.
Okay. Yeah.
Don't mind that roll. That's the hit I already hit. It is 6 damage.
Okay, she is still on her feet.
That's my turn.
Barely. Pios. There's a flaming structure that is very damaged here, this tower in front of you, between you and them. So you can't really see what is going on, but you can hear the sounds of battle coming from the other side of that tower. You also probably notice that some of the gladiators are starting to open up doors and peek out and kind of look around as they're gaining more confidence the longer this battle goes on, and they see that their captors are probably not faring so well. Move. Do it. Yep. Infamous rocks. Okay, sling it. Wow. It's like Pio senses something is going on and is revolting against you for that. That will hit. That will hit. It doesn't matter. You would. But it doesn't matter. At that, you are able to smack this wizard with a rock, and she crumples, bleeding and broken on the ground. The area falls quiet, and you can kind of start to hear the footfalls of some of the nearby gladiators coming out to check on what's going on. You see a few will rush over to the structure over here on the left here that was damaged first by a giant sheet of ice that fell, and then a giant that then fell into and through. You can see that there's a couple of gladiators that did not survive as it caught them unawares within that area, but they're kind of pulling out the bodies and helping the others that may have been slightly injured from collateral damage from this fight.
Do we not entertain?
Be honest, lads. Didn't you just gladiator?
Them puns.
Yeah.
I think Lucius
You
would
say this.
definitely go in the middle and start kind of like hitting the ground with his spear to get their attention to have him come out.
All right, and then slowly as these guys start coming out, and it's a mixture of men and women. It appears that, like, the few groups of women were all kind of grouped into huts together, but altogether it's about 57 gladiators come out, emerge from these buildings, just kind of looking over at you guys. What is Hendrix has got a ridiculous passive perception, right? You're the one with the you would notice that there are 3 members amongst the group that have collars around their neck.
Okay.
I'll point this out to the others in my group close by. Just, I'm not sure, but it does look like we've got some preparations for vessels. As I point out the 3 people wearing collars. I doubt it. This would be somebody important locked in here.
Yeah.
So these must be ready and waiting.
These are backups.
If we could figure out whose they are.
Yep. Well, we should keep them close by, even if we don't keep the others around.
Agreed.
Yeah. Agreed. Okay. But we do want them to make their way to the palace walls make their way to the city walls for as soon as possible, though, right?
What's our timeline with the whole everything? Like, we've got 3 days, is that right?
I think so. Yeah. I think we got 2 days left of the 3 days because we're in the middle of the night right now. So by the time it's sunrise, it'll be the sunrise of the 2nd day, and we want to be going in for the sunset of the 3rd day. I think that's right.
I believe
Yeah.
that's.
I mean, it's mainly a timetable you guys have set up. I mean, Theodosia has kind of told you that it would take several days for her to get fully functioning. They have a strike team essentially that could, that they're gathering within the 3 days to be ready to come in through various teleportation options. And a larger fleet is being prepared, but then would take some time to get to the island itself. So you're kind of looking at, for this surgical strike that you kind of wanted to do, that yeah, you could do that as early as the 3 days, but you have, like, she hasn't said it. She's leaving that to you guys because you're her pretty much only accurate eyes on the ground.
Okay. So, 3 days. It's cast in iron. There's no going back. That's what Theodosia wants from us, and that's what we've got to work to. All right, guys, let's go.
I'll nudge Randy towards the group. Like, you're always better with talking in larger groups. You want to address them, advise them, and see what we can get out of them.
Certainly. Mighty warriors, noble heroes, performers of the most visceral of arts. Today is a glorious day because we have finally taken back the thing that matters most in all of the world. Not freedom, entertainment value. The ability to be able to sell your own skill set. Too long you've been trapped in here, treated like mongrels, when really you should be allowed to show up like the show dogs that you are. Best in show, I see every single one of you today. So look. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Am I right? And over there, well, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. But now we're going to deal with the biggest challenge right now. Because in that palace, and I point towards the city, in that palace, right now, there is something corrupting the very nature of this great island. Something that is ripping out at the roots of a monarchy that, for better or for worse, is as integral to this society as bread and eggs. So we have to say to ourselves, what can we do about it? That's why my friends and I came in here today, because we're looking for the best of the best of the best. And that is each and every one of you. Yes, you. Yeah, you. That's right. You as well. So what we need from you is to know that you stand with us against those people, and I think we know who I'm talking about, who have come in here with their insidious manner, and we're going to remove them and slap some sense back into the king if we need to. But ultimately, I want to know, are you with me? Guys, are you with me?
Yeah, go ahead and make a persuasion roll.
All right. God, I can chat some shit. Persuasion.
Can I help at all? Like at the end of it, when he says, "Do we have you?" Can I shout it, almost like not to intimidate, but to rile them up?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say like between you helping and then like just Lucius is like a well-known gladiator. I think we're good.
That's a nat 20 for a 28 there, boss.
Nice. Yeah, they kind of like cheer as you finish your speech, and a like muscular, dark-skinned gladiator wearing like just currently like solid cotton, like dark brown breeches, kind of step forward. He's got like basically a makeshift club that he's grabbed like out of his bunk that he kind of took when he stepped out. He is one of the three individuals that has a collar around his neck, and he'll step forward. Aye, we're with you. But, we'll fight, we'll help how we can. We're showmen. I mean, we fight to the death, sure, but in one-on-one combat, we're not used to storming castles or taking the fight to, groups of soldiers.
Do you have friends within the city? Fans and family?
Most of us aren't from this island even.
Yeah. No, I understand. And that's fine. So this is what will happen. We want from you to come and wait until the sunrise of tomorrow. So wait the full day here. I look uncertainly over at Hendrix. Like, that seems right? Can we do
Probably
this
not
now?
the best for them to wait here.
Where are
Isn't
we
there a
going?
woodland slightly to the north?
Oh, yeah. And
I-
by wait here, I obviously meant in the woodlands to the north of here.
I can take them.
We could all
Right.
take them if you want, Bios. We'll go to a big group together.
What a good idea. No reason for you to go off by yourself there, Piles. We'll cover that.
Be unwise to leave you alone now, wouldn't it?
Yeah, man, we come so far together. Pius will guide you to the woods to the north and will attend to us. In 24 hours, we shall make our attack. You shall come to the wall and will demand restitution. They will come to you, and you will give a good accounting of yourselves. You three, and I point at the ones with the collars, I need you for a special mission. You must stay close with us.
All right.
What are your names?
I am Thundrick. This is Yasmin. He points to another like dark-skinned female, and then a like kind of pale elf, and that's Vander.
Okay. Funrick, you're in charge. Okay, everyone else, let's go. By go, I mean follow with Piles, who's going to take you out of here, okay? Any of the woodland animals still about, or are they all dead?
I mean, they were all up in the actual gladiator arena area.
Right.
Yeah. Thundrick will kind of nod his assent. Say, there's rumors, though, if you would like to know. If you're looking for more people for your actions here, there's a local that has been fighting and harassing the guards here and guards elsewhere, not too far away in kind of the woods to the east of here.
Oh.
A member of considerable power, from what I hear.
Huh. Well, all the help that we can get would be useful to have around. Maybe we'll deal with him in a couple of months' time. No, I'm kidding. Let's go and let's follow that process and go to the eastwards. In which case, Pios, will you take them after the woods to the north, and we will head to the woods to the east, and we'll get a message out to you when we are ready to make our attack.
Indeed. Plus, we can discuss, and I look at the group. You mentioned about fighting single-hand combat. I am definitely trained in fighting with the group. I can show y'all how to do so. Move in, get out. My friend that likes to speak long words, he has dubbed it shoelaces.
Yeah, because it ties up the opponent in knots.
I will show you how. And yeah, I proceed to gather everyone and look at each and every my old group. We will discuss later if everyone is not dead.
Sounds like a good plan, my man. Try not to die. Grown fond of you.
And Pius leaves with the group.
All right. As Pios leads the rest of the gladiators off, leaving with a contingent of 54 gladiators. You have the 3 with the collars there with you, right? You're keeping them close. You have Thondrick, Yasmin, and Vander.
Yeah.
I can lead you. Thondrick will tell you. Off to this area, there's a man attuned to nature. Used to kind of be more of a healer and a protector of the local environment, but recently he's been raising trouble against these guards. Perhaps he can help.
Okay. Okay. Very wary of someone who is proclaiming to be one with nature. I've used that line in a bar before.
All right. And they will lead you off. And kind of, you guys are going to leave. Are you guys going back up towards the arena? Or are you guys going out? You could leave Pios and the gladiators to clear up the arena.
I'd like to ransack the wizard real quick.
Oh, yeah.
If that's cool. I'd like to see if they've got anything groovy to nick, as you will.
I'd cut one of the giant's ears off. Add it to the rest of the ones I have.
Okay.
Where are you going to keep a giant's ear?
Oh, I'm just getting the lobe.
Okay. Getting the lobe down. Okay. Would you like me to do an investigation?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. I'm going to do that. Oh, fuck my life. What was that? Someone wanted to help me? That's cool.
I can't hear you over here cutting up a giant's ear.
I said
Ironically.
it would be sure nice if someone wanted to help me, Lucius.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. Guidance.
That's not what. Okay. Like the absent-minded guidance is so on point for Lucius in this one. Oh, I don't know. Guidance? Sure.
It's the answer to everything.
You know, I'll take that guidance. Can I give myself a bardic inspiration on my roll as well? Can I give myself bardic inspiration?
I think it.
You're
I
gonna
guess it
inspire
depends on how many
yourself.
levels of sorcery you have.
I'm not allowed to inspire myself. It's the curse of what it is. Fine. I'm going to not have a help action from anyone else. So I do not find anything in these wizard robes. And I look forlornly at the dead body.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, you'd probably find some coin, if nothing else. Not a lot though. There's like 20 gold worth of gold and silver.
So what you're saying is there is going to be a safe box somewhere on the premises that does the take. Read and understood, GM. Read and understood. Do I have I turn to Funrick and I say real quick, Funrick, real quick question for you, bruv. Where did this young lady live?
Oh, most of the guards here had quarters in the gladiator arena.
Could you show me up? Take me through. We've got time. We've got time. I'm saying this to Hendrix, and I realize he's cutting a giant. I'm like, we definitely got time. Watching him squish into this gelatinous lobe, like, come on, you beanbag of flesh. Let's do this.
All right. So you guys head off back towards the arena. I think that's probably a good point for us to take a short break here. So we're going to take our 15-minute break. For any of those joining us live on Twitch, we will be back on 15. There will be a countdown for you, so you know when we will be back. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. And we will be returning back, continuing on this action, seeing what lies in store for our group. If you are enjoying our content, please consider supporting us through Patreon. Patrons get access to videos early, as well as digital content easily imported into your own game or campaign. Every bit of support helps us grow as a channel. Do you enjoy watching a live game? Do you have Amazon Prime? Please consider subscribing using your Prime sub on twitch.tv/thexpguild. This is a free and easy way to support the channel. Finally, if you do enjoy this content and know others who might, tell your friends and family about the XP Guild. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us for yet another XP Guild show. If you are enjoying this, please do us a favor, click like, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to be notified when our next show goes live. Feel free to drop us a comment. We'd love to hear from you guys, hear your thoughts on the show, or anything else you want to talk about. I'd like to take a quick moment to say thank you to our friends over at Hero Forge, a Sky Castle LLC product. We are not sponsored by them, but if you're looking for great custom miniatures, check out HeroForge.com. They've been so kind to let us use their art, as many of the miniatures and artwork that we use come from their website with their permission. However, they have not reviewed our content, and so what we do does not necessarily represent their views or beliefs. Again, thank you to Hero Forge.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now, let's get back to the show. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you all who are joining us in chat here live on twitch.tv/thexpguild. We do appreciate you stopping in, saying hi. Most of the players are at least monitoring the chat in general. And I'm kind of keeping a side eye on there. So I'd love to see you guys jumping in and participating in that way. Our party has liberated a group of gladiators, 54 gladiators they have sent along with Pios, who's going to lead them off into the forests and kind of help guide them in their battles, harassing the city walls and, the soldiers and such there, as yet one more force of distraction to fight against the current controllers of power here on the island of Helot. The group has learned of a powerful nature individual who is off also fighting against the powers that be and looking to accrue even more allies. The three remaining heroes will venture off towards that area, being led by three collared gladiators, Thondrick, Yasmin, and Vander, who will head off. The group will have, I'm going to say, have already raided the gladiatorial arena and gotten some goodies that I will pass on to them later on. After the session or before the next session, I'll give you guys the list of the things that you probably took some time and found that was worthwhile. Whatever was left over after all of that. You will have noticed that beacon fires were lit at the gladiatorial arena to alert people that there were issues there, so that people in the city do kind of know that there's something going on. But before any help is able to arrive, you venture off, heading a little east of the city into the forests, to the east, and then just south of that central, spire mountain section there. And that is where we will rejoin our remaining party members, Randy, Hendrix, and Lucius.
So, Fun Rick, where are you from?
Thondrick, but I have come to keep, man. I come from, sorry, brain not working, an island called Valermont.
Oh, never been there. Is it nice?
Nice enough. Yes, was my home for a long time. Then I was a sailor for a while, and till issues. And here I have landed.
Right. No, I understand. And your friend Yasmin there? Hello, how are you? Nice to meet you, milady. You're looking very nice. Still.
Hello.
Are you from the same island? Or
No, I hail from an island called Artigiani.
Atigiami?
Artigiani, yes.
Well, I think we just left them gladiators behind, and they are our Atigiami.
You're a very funny one.
Thank you. I like you. Normally people groan and roll their eyes like that one. And over here we got Bender. Nice to meet you, Bender. Pleasure to meet you, chap.
Vander, yes.
Sure. What'd I say? Anyway, we're gonna head on over. Listen, I think you three probably have an idea why we have asked you three to stay with us. Yeah?
Yes, quite. I believe it has something to do with these contraptions they've put around our necks.
Yeah. You know what they are? Or
No, they have granted us with some protective abilities, strengthened us a little bit, but the exact use of them, we are not sure.
telepathic thought coming into Hendrix's head. Do I tell them what it does?
As I hear that in my head, I'll turn around and go, they're an alarm system. When you take them off, they know. I'm guessing you're owned by somebody.
I mean, we are owned by the nation of Helat, I believe.
I'm
No one
more
specifically.
thinking somebody specific that took an interest in you, especially getting that collar on you.
Oh. Well, I mean, there were a group of members from the capital that came, well-dressed people, all with similar collars. And then we were given these.
Don't worry. We plan on getting those collars off of you,
100%.
but we can't do it yet because they'll know, and then they'll think something's up.
Yes. Just out of curiosity, Bender says, kind of walking along with you guys, would they not know something might be up anyways after the beacon fires were lit and they know that gladiators escaped?
Well, I mean, the beacon fires may well be lit, and you know what? They may find out that the gladiators have escaped, but that doesn't necessarily mean it is an issue relating to their problem. I think they're going to be dealing with a lot of small fires, and they're going to have to put them all out one at a time. That's kind of the whole point. Keep poking the bear from 1,000 different places. Don't let it get a chance to swat you. Until eventually we're in a position to just grab it by the eyeballs and skull fuck it.
I don't get his terminologies either, but they sound good.
I'm imagining a fly penis, all right, Hendrix, just jamming into the sclera of an eyeball, ripping into it and just rooting in and out of it for a while. That's us.
Sounds very violent.
Thank you.
That is us.
Yeah, that is us.
It's very colorful terms you use. Yasmin will kind of speak up. If these are some sort of magical alarm system, would they be able to track where we are with them?
I don't believe so. They may have an idea of how close you are to them, but I feel that if they can locate you, well, they're more than welcome to try and take you away from us. But, and I take her hand in mine, that's not going to happen. You're safe now. You're with us.
All right.
Telepathic thought to Hendrix. I bag this one.
I giggle in the background. Nobody knows really why, if it's him or.
Just the thought that I'm going to be successful is not likely. Anyway, this is a larger lady, I'm going to guess.
She's a gladiator.
Is she absolutely ripped, 7 foot Amazonian, or are we talking about a Chitara sort of sizing?
Yeah, she's more on the Chitara size, I'd say.
Okay.
Like 5'7", fit, muscular in that toned kind of version. Yeah.
Sure. So Yasmin, please. Understood. Okay. I will hold her hand almost casually, and then we'll carry on walking along. And if they have any questions for us, I'll be happy to answer them. But I will be entertaining yet vague.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, you guys travel eastward into this forested region, a little bit away from the city walls more. And Thondrick will guide you into this kind of general clearing. You'll see inside a kind of like a hut set up there, kind of well put together, but not like it's a long-term structure. Like it was been kind of thrown up in the last little bit, been added to here and there, mostly of branches, rocks set up. And you'll see kind of like a little bit of smoke that's been dissipated by the trees above, but coming out of this hut as it is late in the evening. I believe this is where the man is from. This was his name once more. Gondrak, something like that. It is something like that. Gondrak, I hear. Not met the man myself.
Haven't met him yourself, but his name's Gunrak. All right, that's interesting. Good stuff.
Something like that, yes.
Okay. Well,
Shall we knock?
I think so. I'll let you go first.
I'll casually walk up to the door, take that look back like you do to your friends before knocking and bolting on someone's house. Like, take 2 steps back.
Yep.
Yeah, take a moment before you start hearing rustling inside. And the door slowly creaking open, and inside. Dave, would you like to describe what they see?
You see a short... There you go. There it is. About 3'6" being. He's made of granite and stone almost. His skin is weathered and torn. Nope, that didn't work. Why did that not work? There we go.
Oh.
His body is covered in cracks and the like, as he has a short mohawk of red and blue. He has only one eye, and it's a yellow orb. as his other one has been patched over. His ears are gnarled, and his armor seems to be shiny, made of wood. He wears a large cloak, and you think it might be alive as the thing stares back at you ever so slightly. He looks at the group, smoking a cigar. You're not too sure if it's tobacco or not. And says to y'all, who be ye?
Ye
Telepathic
be
one. Yours.
half sentence. I chuckle to myself. Fucker, you got me. We be travelers. Travelers from another island that doesn't like how this island has become. And we hear you are like-minded. I'm Hendrix, and these are my companions. We heard of you from, as I gesture to the gladiators from the arena. They say you're not one for the capital and how it's being run.
Don't know about that. Not much into civilization. But ye be hunting demons?
We have done. We will do again.
That I can get behind. Name's Graftar of the Granite Grove. The assholes destroyed something that was sacred. And now they will be destroyed themselves.
They destroyed something sacred?
The Granite Grove, once a sacred place. They are now in the process of strip mining it for their own greed.
Okay. The granite mine. It's just it's clocked in my head on the map, like, he must mean this place.
Okay.
Can we rest? Can we chat?
Come. I've put on some mushroom stew.
I've got rations, but I'm sure they're hungry. As I gesture everybody.
Mushroom stew. This guy. Damn, I ruined my fun guy joke. And I walk through the front door.
And it's really makeshift. I mean, literally, there is places to sit that are covered over with grass. Yeah, you see a rudimentary, primitive-looking, fire hearth that seems to have a bowl being cooked with a giant pot of stew and within.
So, sorry. Your name?
Gravtar
Gravtar.
of the Granite Grove.
Gravtar. How are you lived on this island all your life then?
Yes.
So you've been around since before. Well, before the fog.
They say I'm 60.
Do you argue with them?
Who are they?
My followers. The people that worship the Granite Grove before their destruction. Well, it's not completely destroyed yet. There is hope. But until these demons and scourge upon this island is wiped away, then there will be no peace for the Granite Grove and all that worship there.
Maybe we
Get
could
it.
help each other out.
Or we could start off with me actually having a quick sit down. Do you mind? I've had the shit kicked out of me tonight. Thanks very much. Go find the clearly the dominant chair in the room and sit down in it. Ignoring the fact that I am still bleeding quite profusely. Gonna just sit there for a second and be like, that's better.
Your friend must be a cook then.
How's that?
You're sitting next to the fire, and you are in charge now of the mushroom stew.
Oh, if you want, I have no problem with that whatsoever. But
Be warned. You do not stir it right. It could kill you.
Okay, that's not a problem at all, mate. I laugh in the face of danger. As I start my cooking process, and I will look at the entire thing. Go, I don't know how to cook anything ever in my whole fucking life. Okay, this is fine. This is fine.
You
I'll
got
walk
this guidance.
How bad does Randall look, anyway?
I am severely bloodied.
If this was Pokemon, would you be doing that beep boop noise?
I don't know. I'm too old for Pokemon.
The Game Boy game. Don't lie to me like that.
I walk up to Randall and smack my hands together and rub them, and then place it on his shoulder.
I appreciate it.
Don't worry. That was a joke about the stew.
Oh, good. I don't have to cook it. Oh,
No, it's already done. I'm just need to. If you want some, I can give you a bowl. And by still having my hand on his shoulder, I give him 10 hit points.
Ooh, just touching me.
As
Touching
the rest
me.
of the group slightly sees a green glow come from my hand.
Weapon drawn. What are you doing with my friend?
No. This feels good. Keep doing it. I'm nearly there. I'm so close.
Sword goes.
Wait, you can heal people? Wait, we could have had people healing us this entire time?
That is one of my many abilities, yes.
Okay. Gravtar, bloody nice to meet you. Quick moment for Lucy and Hendrix, though.
Yes, take your
Theodosia
time.
could possibly at some point have actually said, you know what, guys, you're going into danger. Yeah, I'm going to send along a fucking medic, someone who could just touch your shoulder and you're going to get healthy again. That would have saved us a lot of trouble. I might not have died 15 times.
To be honest, I always thought healers were just in the churches, so I don't know if it's a rare thing or...
He's living in the fucking woods. It's not like we had to go to the... Gravtar, respectfully. Sorry. No. It's your house. It's fine.
Here.
It's a lovely house.
Have some mushroom stew. Sounds like y'all have been having a shit ton trouble of a time.
Killed a giant today, mate. No big deal.
Good. I mean,
should have seen the demon we killed a few days ago.
The demon is the one that's most concerned about. The giant, they're dumb and stupid. Sometimes you can get them on your side. Other times, they mostly work for demons.
That's like doesn't work for anyone anymore.
Wobble his earlobe about.
Sometimes they come back, though. That's the ones you have to watch out mostly for.
Gravtar, you've been
Mhm.
dealing with this situation by yourself for a long time.
I've had
'Cause
people come and go,
Yeah?
but nothing out of the ordinary. But I'm the one that stays because of the Granite Grove.
Well, whilst you are here, and whilst we are here, I have to say, I think our forces could benefit from being together. And we seem to obviously have a common enemy. And this soup is actually quite delicious. Ooh. What is that? It's got that slimy sense to it. It's almost like an eel, but a little bit more
It's-
slidey.
It's all vegetarian. It's okra. It's what you're tasting.
Ah, okra.
Sure, there's
It's
no
nice.
slugs in there.
Hmm?
Sure, there's no slugs in there.
No,
No,
those are sacred creatures.
Slugs are
They
sacred.
They help the way of life.
Hmm.
Plus, you can
Okay.
take their slime and create other things with it,
Hmm.
especially
So
the
another
poisonous
man
ones.
who what I'm hearing here, guys, is this guy also likes snail trails. All right. Okay. Gravtar, I hold up my hand. Will you join us?
What is y'all's intentions?
Take the telepathic link into Lucius's head. I'm going to tell him everything unless you tell me not to.
Go just message him back up. Hey, do what you gotta do.
Okay, so message one more time is you actually speaking out loud. So you say that out loud. And
No,
you
I
still
have a message.
Yeah, okay, it's fine. So anyway, I hear that and I'm like, cool. We're gonna take the palace. We're going to find these demons. We're going to remove these demons. We're gonna save the people that are attached to those demons, and we're going to free this island of the menace that is the demonics masses.
And then at the end, I pop up code, which would include your Granite Grove.
So y'all are not going to replace the demons with yourselves.
God no. The idea of me being put in a position of power terrifies me almost as much as it should terrify you.
What is your name?
Randall Romes. Actually, it is Randall Loams.
Right. And Hendrix?
Hendrix.
And your big friend?
This is Lucius.
Yeah,
Lucius.
Lucius, or you can call me Lulu, like little guy over there likes to call me.
Lulu, Lucy, Big L, Big Fat L, Luzerino. Any of them are good. He responds to pretty much anything that goes with a L sound to it, honestly.
Mm.
L'Occitan.
Who's your friend, Hendrix? I look over at the bird.
I was like, Daisy's not been about for a while, but let's say I have Daisy out. This is Daisy. She's my companion ever since, well, I can remember, to be honest. I'm not from this island. None of us are. As I gesture to us and the gladiators that are probably just sitting there quietly eating the mushroom stew.
Yeah, they've just kind of settled into like a corner almost, like in the like kind of the crouch sit sort of thing, with a bowl of stew, just eating up greedily almost like.
Grav, I'm glad we met you. There's so many few allies we've managed to find on this island.
Yeah, this is a tough place to live.
I can see that. What happened, if you don't mind, to you all?
Demons.
Oh, so you really don't like these demons, or any demons, in fact.
They're a bane to the society, a scourge of this place. They need to be eradicated and sent to ash.
Not really a turn the other cheek kind of guy, are you? I suppose it'd be harder for you to see if you did. So
And these gladiators you brought with you, I see they are collared.
For now.
yeah,
we plan
but
to
they're
reduce
not
them.
demons. Let's be very clear.
Yeah, we
Can
are,
I use my power to detect them? I want to do divine
Yeah.
sense.
Okay. You do not pick up the scent of fiend. You would get a celestial sense out of Lucius, but
Mm.
Will he get anything devilish from the sword?
it's not
Evens
a
it out.
fiend. Let's see. What's the wording on divine sense again?
It says, as an action, you can detect good and evil. Until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the hollow spell or know the location of any celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. You can use this feature
Sword is
2
sheathed.
times per. Yeah.
Well, he's got it as a spear now, I think, because it can
yeah.
transform. So, yeah, you would sense strong evil coming from the weapon that Lucius spares.
I see that these collared ones are not possessed, but your big friend carries something that is.
Just
That
looking him
is-
up and down.
Actually, it's just a spear.
Sorry, what was that?
Said
Yeah,
that's
Lucius,
just a
just
spear.
a spear.
Insight check.
Yeah,
No,
100% insight check.
Yeah, go
that
for it.
is how I lost my eye, was to a spear.
You
wielded
don't
by
want to
demon.
hear about you playing with a spear story. That's just weird. And we're rolling deception, I imagine.
Yeah, sounds like you're rolling that.
Yeah, you are. I've
Let's
rolled
see.
an insight.
I got a 22.
Oh, I got a 23.
I got
I'm
a
definitely
14.
lying.
I trust this guy.
No matter what the outcome is, though, I'm not going to mention it to the rest of the group.
Yeah.
I will talk to you in private about it.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Grabbed her, whatever his weapon may be. It's definitely powerful, and he wields it for good. So, surely any weapon is evil in the hands of something evil, and any weapon is good in the hands of someone good. And Lucius is, he's frustrating, and he's slow, and he says the wrong thing almost all the time, and he smells bad, and he kind of has hairy toes, and I don't like the way he looks at me sometimes, and his arm is a bit weird. What was my point? Oh, he's actually a good guy. He's a good guy.
I will make sure that Lucius goes first and never behind.
Okay. I have to qualify because the way you made it sound, it was like
Yeah,
he's definitely going to die first. But you didn't mean that, right?
You do not need someone that wields an evil spear to come behind you. And that spear decides that it doesn't like your back.
I
Not
mean,
sure I like his front, Lucius.
Yeah, in his mind, it's like, yeah, I agree. This guy's weird.
well, Gravtar,
Randall of the
I've had-
Loams,
yeah,
I will join your party.
that's right, my party. That's what this is. This is my party. I am the leader of our group, as Funrick will no doubt testify as well. I saved them, and they came with me. And you've made it clear that I look like I'm the. I look at Hendrix going, and I go, I'm clearly the leader. Telepathically go, please don't make me the fucking leader. And
I completely ignore the telepath and say, "Oh, leader, what is the next course of action?"
I'm gonna
As I
sing in your
smirk and take a
fucking
step
head.
back.
I smell back and telepathically you hear it. I'm gonna sing in your head. You're not gonna get any fucking sleep tonight. I'm just letting you know right now. I'm gonna put cake in your fucking shoes for the next year and a half. You hear me? You're gonna get so much fucking strawberry tart in your. Anyway, so yeah, the plan is very simple.
I will help you out, Randy of the Loams, as much as possible until you die. A brave and honorable death, like the last leader I joined, and the one before that, and the one before that.
Okay.
Ready to go around, huh?
I have been here 60 years, is what they have told me.
All right. Chewing down on some mushroom soup very pensively.
Yeah, I'm like, Grav, these last leaders you joined, did they all die differently?
Well, through the hands
Same
of the
way.
demons, of course.
Okay.
I am not joining no leader that doesn't go up against those demons.
I see.
It would be frivolous.
Makes sense. Well, we are plan like Randy, my leader, has already told you, and to attack the capital in about 24 hours next sunset, I believe. We really want you to join us, but you obviously know the lands. Is there anything else we could use in the area? Anything you've been planning that you just needed a little push or a reason why?
I've been waiting for the right moment and the right time. This seems the moment and the time.
Okay.
No, we were planning to go back to the city tonight.
I haven't been there in a while.
Would you be willing?
Like I was told Randall of the Loams, yes. I will join y'all. I will follow y'all until everyone dies. Or most of y'all.
Legends don't die.
That is what I've been told, but I have yet to see it with my one eye.
Keep watching. I'm sure you'll see something amazing.
I smile.
Well, I don't know if you need to pack anything up. It's quite late and we kind of want to get back before the guard changes.
Then we should go.
You wouldn't happen to have any, as I look at the gladiators? Any spare cloaks? Anything laying around here that we could use? Froze.
I have some
Skins.
stuff that I could give
Thank you.
your naked gladiators.
Well, they're wearing breeches. I mean, we
Yeah.
did disturb them from their slumber. I mean, I think these are their
They're wearing
PJs, to be
nighties.
fair. You know.
Most slaves don't have clothing, especially
Ooh.
gladiators.
Ixnay on the slaves, nay. I don't know necessarily if. Are you slaves?
Yes, we were taking
Well,
taking as slaves.
okay then. That makes sense. All right. Fair. Well, I mean, now you're free
they're
men.
free now.
Yeah, they're free men now, and women.
Mm.
Okay.
I'll on the way back, while the free slaves are just to the side, I'll mention to them that I'm a captain of a ship, and obviously, if you help us, I can't see why I wouldn't be able to take you home at some point to your islands.
Appreciate that. Some of us have homes to go to. Some of us perhaps don't. And I'll kind of glance over at Yasmin.
Can always start a new life. I'm pretty sure our boss will have plenty of uses if you guys need help getting money and eventually starting over.
We can discuss if we can get free
Survive.
of you.
Okay.
And
We have
give
everything
him-
that we need.
I give him like grass clothing, woven.
Sure, these won't stand out in a city.
I look at these and I'm like, Lucius, anything you can help us with?
I do have another set of clothing with me, the one that it was like working clothes, so I'll give that to them. And I'll give the big girl my cloak, since she's probably my size.
I watched Lucius get all undressed and give out the clothes, and I'm like, no, couldn't you like make us look like somebody else or something?
Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, I can do that. I'll do seeming so we look like merchants.
I fully 100% expected you to do seaming and have us all look like each other.
I lean over to Randall and I say quietly, I see what you mean.
All right.
Hey, you made clothes out of grass. I don't want to hear it, okay?
There's no sense of killing animals for clothing.
You don't need to kill animals to make clothing.
Go on, Lucius. Tell me of how you have your large expertise in making clothing without killing animals.
He just gets given it.
Oh, that's leather. I'm talking about there's clothing that are not made from animals.
Well,
I lean once again over to Randall. I see what you mean.
Yeah. Right?
I'm gonna message Randall like, oh, I'm gonna kill your new friend and I'm gonna make you watch.
I will enjoy that there's another short king in my life. And another short king that's going to be giving Lucius grief is a good time, baby. Going to speak on and make our plans. Are we going to? If we're going to head off, then we should head off now because time is wasting.
Agree. We can get back as swift as we can. Head to the warehouse. We can make up there till the morning.
Yeah.
And we just got to be careful of the patrols and curfews in the sea, but I'm sure I'll be fine with that.
Now let's move quickly. Come
just
on,
in case I'm
my
gonna cast out
guys.
your wounds on Randall real quick, and then myself.
Well, how long were we at his place? Can we say that was a short rest, or like an hour, or are we off?
Do we really want this to be an hour? Because it took us so long to get in there, to sneak about, have the fight, come out of there, come to this guy. I mean, when is our guard's shift even over? You know?
Was that mentioned to us?
Yeah. I have the feeling that we're coming up close on it. I feel like if we were to take a short rest, it may backfire on us.
We'll short rest in the city then. We'll be.
Well, a short rest in the city. We're going. We're going.
So what's they gonna?
Oh, yeah, it's
Ah,
fine.
so
It's
we're-
fine. It's fine. The worst it can
I feel pretty healthy. I was more thinking about you guys, but let's go.
How much is that cure wounds you're sending over my way, mate?
Apparently, I don't have it on, so I'm gonna have to hit you with a healing word instead.
It's cool beans. Fine with it.
1 second. Don't mind that. That's our first level. I meant to do a second level one, so let me redo that.
Nothing, anything at all.
It's the same thing. So it's an 8.
And 8 points of health. Man, I'll take that. Thank you very much.
Let me do one for myself. I got 12. All right, cool.
Randall,
You know what? Take an extra 8, and I'll just mark off dead spell flat. So be all good.
appreciate you. Okay, that's gonna make me feel much better. Puts me up to 52 of 65. Thank you.
right.
Okay.
So you guys head off back towards the city. Can someone give me like a survival check to traverse this woods? And perhaps someone else do a perception check.
Okay.
I
As
got the perception.
I got the
Okay.
survival.
I'll give guidance to the survival person.
I got the rhythmical remedy. Sorry.
Okay, and what's guidance? 1d4?
yeah.
Yes, sir.
I will also give him a bardic inspiration as we start off on the journey anyway, because he's the first time as a member of the group. So I will say, grabs are well met.
And what's that? D6 or D8?
This,
D10.
your D8, I think. D8.
Okay. See here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 31?
Yeah. You make pretty good time, and the rest of you are pretty proficient in general, moving around, especially, I think, probably Hendrix more accustomed to maneuvering through areas. But Gravatar is able to kind of spot the easiest pathways. He knows a couple of like shortcuts that skirt areas that you would have to normally travel a little slower in, just to because of terrain or because of the proximity to possible patrols. And work the way back to the northern gates here in Pylumen, which you guys will see.
Yep, here as soon as maybe.
It's good, slow one. It's a slow one.
Let's say on the walk back, yeah. I'll ask you. I'll be like, Grav, you said you don't need to kill animals for clothing, but I can't help but notice the
Oops.
hide on your shoulders.
I won't.
Yes, this is Osman.
Osmond.
He was a faithful companion for the longest time.
Get
Was.
the Watchers.
Am I right in thinking he's passed?
His spirit is still within him.
Okay.
Come,
I
Try to
swear
shake
it was
my-
staring at me earlier.
try to shake my hand.
That's messed up. No doubt.
Sorry, guys, on the jumping around the scenes. I can't seem to get the Watchers scene.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, there
Finally.
he goes. Finally,
To move
now
over.
whichever. Whee. Shake my hand. You will see.
I look at Randy like I swear he's tricked me with this before. As I put my hand out.
You actually miss shaking my hand.
That's
Well,
actually a
now
really
I'm
good trick.
actually going to try and grab your hand.
Eventually you do.
I'm like, "Ha, ha, ha, ha." I got it. Okay.
Osman has passed on his secret with me and has given me the power. I am harder to hit when opponents attack. This is the power of Osman.
The power of Osmond. Definitely going to be handy. As I turn to the other boys, I'm like, he's wearing a dead animal.
I know. And I think he's named it. I don't know if he named it before or after it died. Or before or after he dressed himself with it. Like, I don't know which is the worst situation either. Honestly. But, hey, listen.
Yes,
He
Cap?
made me... Yeah, let's go. I think we're going to be fine. If we just make our way on through to the base camp, gonna slide on through, and we'll just if he takes off the cat, see if it curls up into a ball. Yeah,
Mm.
just saying.
When we rest later, we'll see what happens.
Agreed.
Are we near the gates yet? You're muted.
Yeah. You guys will have been able to traverse with Gravtar's expert ability to guide you through the local region. You're able to reach the gates without any incidents.
Nice.
Brilliant.
Let's just keep on walking.
Yeah. As we go in,
Yeah.
I give him the nod and fist bump him, shake his hand, whatever he's into, and slip him 10 silver.
He'll take it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Be wary. The patrols are out in force after the commotion outside. They're certainly looking for any issues.
That's good.
Appreciate it. And we walk away.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So as you guys enter, the area directly around the gates are, fairly clear. You don't see really anyone in the streets in general, but you do notice at distance there are like signs of torches that are kind of moving about as you see like patrol patterns essentially going through the city. Is there anything you guys would like to do? This is still dark, but you can kind of start seeing the beginning of like sun, just that hint of yeah.
Are there do we see any evidence of a sewage system in the city? I assume there must be something going on there. It's not like there's just filth and dirt in the street, right?
Correct. Yeah, there is a sewage system. Sorry, that was usually Pios is seeking out. I'm not used to Randy asking for sewers.
Well, I mean, Randy's just noting any opportunities where he can cause any kind of trouble.
Mhm.
And to that end, I think he's going to looking into his bag of tricks real quick. Hold on one second.
A literal bag of tricks?
A bag of tricks. I'd like to... yeah. Can I chuck a couple of chaos bolts into the gutter systems at intersections which are there, trying to work on the basis of creating damaged drainage systems at places where there would be a large collection of poop? I'm looking to cause more trouble.
Okay.
Because if you've got to get the municipality teams out as well, you've got to deal with the facilities management of the city. It's just stretching their resources ever more.
All right. if you want to roll a Chaos Bolt.
Yeah, sure. I'll do 4 of those. Okay. Where are they all? Oh, geez, Louise, what did I just do to the table? First one is a 10. Second one is a 25. Third one is a 15. And the fourth one is a 26.
All right. For 2 of those, why don't you roll me the damage?
Sure. That is a 15 for one.
Does it tell you what type of damage?
It should, but it didn't.
So
Okay, hold on.
first or second?
It's 6 or 7. So therefore, I have a choice of either. Well, I'm going to go with poison damage.
Okay.
Thank you. That makes the most amount of sense. As opposed to psychic damage, which doesn't. And the other damage is 1 and 3, doing 9 points of damage, and that will be acid damage.
Okay. Cool.
If no one is, I'm hoping no one is noticing any of that anyway. And having done all that, I do have to mention that Chaos Bolt is a
Ooh, yes.
sorcerer
So
spell.
that's 4 rolls.
I didn't think about that, to be fair. First one is
I step away from you
it's a 2.
and push everybody
It's a
back.
2. That definitely is going to set one off.
Yeah.
So then I'll go into the next one, back down to 1 again. I'll roll that one there. That doesn't hit. So now I'm back up to 2. And then I'm now up to 3.
That'll hit 2. Oh, geez. All right. Give me 2 D100 rolls.
Oh my gosh. I love great plans.
I step
That is-
back with the gladiators.
That's okay. So at least one of these is going to be fun. That's an 8 and a 65.
Ooh, what's the 8?
The 8 is the worry, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anytime in D&D you're inside the first
Super low.
10 percentile or the last 10 percentile. Yeah.
Nail biting little.
I was trying to be a tactician, not a chaotician, because I'm a leader, you see.
It didn't work with the... All right, let's just go with this roll. So what was the first? 8?
8.
Okay, it's not that bad. And what's the other one?
65.
65. I'm just gonna use this random one I pulled up. No,
That's
I
what
mean,
you want to hear. You want to hear
no.
a GM laughing when he reads about the effects.
no,
he's
I
gonna
was
suffer.
just debating. It says up to, which I think gives you an option. So it's not the official one. Here's the official table.
Do the official one, man.
Yeah.
Suck
Well, I
the
was having
bait.
trouble finding the damn thing. Okay, let's see. Zoom in. Oh, lovely. 8. You cast Fireball as a 3rd level spell centered on yourself.
I just want to point out.
Everybody's got demons in their own special way.
Oh my god! As I fire off the one which is a poisonous damage, it sends off like a farting sound. I go, at least I didn't follow.
Mhm.
That's an 8d6,
Wow.
I think, right? Ironically enough,
Yeah.
I don't even have Fireball available to me as a character. just saying, no big deal. I deliberately avoided getting it because I thought, what kind of character would I be if I? Here I am. 8d6. It's all good.
And
It's 25 points of fire damage, which I'm really grateful now that I took the healing words from Lucius and the 10 points of health from Gravtar.
Do you get to deck save it, or is it just straight
How
all
do I
damage?
deck save my own fireball on myself? I'm just
I don't know.
saying.
It
Yeah.
says it's cast
Actually,
on you.
okay, GM.
Yeah.
I'm going to argue that this is a character that has spent a lot of time playing with himself and dodging what comes out at the end. So he is used to it. He is used to firing out from within and then going, nope, you're on the knees, you know? So I'm just saying. All that time spent in the outhouse looking at etchings of various centaur women, you know, Big Hoops magazine and whatnot. So I'm just with
Love glue.
Yeah, what's funny is I was gonna give it to you anyways to start with, and then halfway through that I was like, I should just take it away just to be a dick after all of this. But it's
Thank you,
fine.
GM.
As the spell goes, you get a dex save. I'll let you take it. Everyone else needs to give me dex saves too.
Now, I said I moved away with the gladiators.
Oh, would
But
you have moved?
Can
beyond
I at least say I've pushed them out of the blast radius? I'm happy to do one myself.
Yeah, I'd say so.
So why are we making that sense?
'Cause
Fireball.
the fireball went off.
Because I was firing off chaos.
I'm assuming most of you were walking within 20 feet of Randy because,
Yeah.
you know, you're just walking through the city. You see him blast these bolts going down things, and then all of a sudden, after one of them, he explodes. But that's
It's a little bit X-Force, actually. Now I think of it, it's
I rolled
quite a
a
little bit,
six.
a bit Boomer. When she's losing her powers, she's like 3, 2, 1. Oh no! You know.
24 on the save evasion, so no
yeah,
doubt.
you're good.
Trying to figure
Just
out if
like to point out, I got a
guess-
22 on my evasion, as I should.
So then you take half damage.
Okay, well, that's cool. I'll put back up another.
What was yours, Lucius?
12
You rolled a
points.
6, so
Yes, sir.
take full.
Welcome
What
to the
was
party, Gravatar.
This is how it is.
the
As
damage,
it's
Randy?
Cinches.
That was a total of 25 points of fire damage.
All right.
Okay, let's see here. Do I have anything?
No.
10 to like 30 health, man.
Pretty sure you don't get anything for that, brother.
Oh, wait, never mind. I had
Okay,
healed
so-
up. So.
So dexterity roll, right?
Yeah.
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 Deck save.
See?
Oh, fuck tard.
Hmm.
No,
20
Gravtar. You're Gravtar. I think
25 points of
Gravtar is his
damage.
name.
Alrighty. Well, that was fun. And as you guys kind of walk through the city a little bit further, he spots another sewer and shoots another bolt down. And
Aye.
As I drop it, I turn to the others and go, well, surely this time nothing bad will happen. Will everyone take a step back as I do this?
so
If
there's
the gladiators don't, I'll make them.
I certainly do.
Another dead leader coming up, right?
Randy, can you roll a d10 for me?
That's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. 7. Oh no.
All right. Oh, it should have been a d12. Sorry, could you roll a d12 for me?
Sure, but I now have a very bad feeling about this. I need that to go away.
You die and resurrect. It's
Yes, a 1, baby.
Okay.
We get down, baby.
Can you roll 66 for me?
That's fine.
I
Okay,
don't like the sound of this.
you shouldn't. 23.
Lucius, you take 23 points of psychic damage, And Randy, you are stunned. You kind of like freeze there for a moment. It's
You said 26?
whatever he rolled. Yeah, 26.
23.
23 points of psychic damage.
As
Psychic.
I temporarily look inside your mind, and I'm awed by how focused and ordered life could be. It's not right. And I just like, if you had a desk in the middle of your mind library, I just rip it up and throw it and just start playing around inside.
All right. Can everyone roll me a stealth with disadvantage?
For reasons. But why do we have to roll with disadvantage? What happened though?
I mean, fireball going off in the middle of the city is a little bit of a flag coming up.
17.
That's what the smoke devil? I rolled 2 19s. 24.
I rolled a 1 and a 19, but I gotta take off the pass without trace. I accidentally got that.
Oh,
19 total with disadvantage.
okay.
Yeah, 17.
3? Well, 4, my bad.
All right.
I'm presently standing next to a stone building, blending in with my body, and thinking to myself, maybe I should just go back to the woods.
Yeah, already having second thoughts about this group you've joined, as one of them has proceeded to engulf almost his entire party in a fireball and send a psychic feedback into one of his other buddies. But you're able to slink off and away from this area of chaos, missing the guards as they kind of come rushing to kind of investigate what this
Singed marks across the
danger
ground.
was. Yeah, just there's like, like Pompeii, where they say there's like the scorch marks where there's like a clear spot behind them. There's like marks on the pavement and the walls where there's like this clear spot behind it, and then just burnt marks everywhere else. Oh.
Okay, so there are guards coming.
Well, yeah, you are able
Slip
to
off.
move off if you guys decide to slip off. They rolled really bad on their perception check, and collectively you rolled well enough to be able to kind of evade their tracking.
Okay. I'm really tempted to actually try and bluff it out with these guards real quick, to be fair.
Well, while you're doing that,
Yeah,
I'm going to
so
lead
far
everyone back to the warehouse.
Okay, I will. I am the source of that fireball. I am covered in soot. I will wait on the guards and say to us, "I'll meet you back at the guard. I'll meet you back at the warehouse."
I look at
Just
you in the
so
eyes
you
and go,
know,
curfew, remember? Be careful.
I magically changed what we look like, so your clothes would have had that. They can't see the damage in your clothes or anything.
I mean, yeah, but just go. It's fine. It's fine.
Whatever you want.
Okay,
What do I look like
Captain.
at this point?
Like
Sure.
a random merchant.
Oh, perfect. Okay, fine. I'll go. I will quickly. I will call out to the air and go, Gravtar, if you got a cigar, if you can throw it my way right now, that'd be great. And I'm going to wait on the guards as they move off and go, what is wrong with this city? I was just having a smoke outside and I wandered over to this little bit of a manhole and I went for a piss. I apologize. I've had a little bit to drink, but there's something wrong down there. There was a giant gas explosion that came up from underneath it. Look at me. I'm absolutely covered in soot. And I will subtle spell at 6th level charm person.
All right. What's the save on that?
I hope it's super high.
Gravtar did not give Randall of the Looms a cigar, thinking to
That-
himself,
This guy's gonna die. Why would I waste it? So 6th level.
Doesn't matter. You failed. I rolled a 9. So
It's a 16 wisdom throw.
yeah.
So how many of them were there?
There are 5 guards. They kind of came
So I
running
did
up.
6. So that is, I can get all 6 of them as being charmed then. Cool.
Okay.
Groovy. As they're charmed, I go, look, I don't want to press charges against the city. You know, I just want to get on with my day. So I tell you what, if you can clean up the mess in here and report back to base that these sewers need to be inspected immediately. A team must be sent down into the sewer system and check and make sure there's no more gases to go throughout the entire area. I went down there just before and it smelled pretty bad, pointing back to where I did a similar explosion earlier. And but away from where we're going, and I will send them on their way. And as they leave, I will speak as if to myself, to the air, and go, I bet your last captain didn't do that. I'm going to walk on and join the rest of the group.
All right. You guys, assuming we're not going to cause any more antics, are able to slink back off and make it to your warehouse. It takes a little bit of a time, and kind of by the time you're reaching there, the beginning of first light is kind of coming up. A few of the merchants and workers in this kind of warehouse area and along the path are starting to like come out and set up. City starts to come to life as it seems the curfew time comes to pass. And you guys make your way back to the spot. Yep.
Hold on 1 second. I've got a question coming in here from the chat there. Let me take a quick
Okay,
look.
if you're gonna get it, I'll stop typing.
I need to find it first of all.
Oh yeah. So Grebo Greco asked who fireballed who. Did Randall fireball himself or was it backlash from Graftar?
Grebo, Grebo, to answer your question, it was a real simple choice of dropping down some chaos bolts, forgetting, of course, that I'm not very good at the sorcery side of things, and set up a fireball on myself. Ironically, I'm good at dodging discharge from myself, so I was actually able to avoid taking the full hit. So that's all.
Yeah. So he's a wild magic sorcerer. So at times,
Yeah.
his magic wildness goes off. We've set up a scaling, so every time he passes or essentially doesn't set it off, it gets harder and harder as we go. Because embrace chaos.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
What we do best.
Luckily, it will be reset to 1. So, we're back there.
Yep.
Yeah. So you guys make your way back to the warehouse. This pretty much empty building that you guys have rented for a month, I think it is. What's the plan here as you get back? It's been a long night, long day.
I feel like I have got supplies at this warehouse already. I feel like we did
You
that
do.
at some point.
Okay,
You do.
yeah. I think you bought some like rations and stuff for for the invasion sort of thing. Yeah.
Yep.
I just like out of a warehouse that
Yeah.
you guys rented is probably not chocked full of things. It's
As I
like a
recall,
crate of your stuff.
there-
or two.
there was a raised level, which may have been an office area before, and I think that's where Hendrix and Pios and Lucius had set up shop, and Randy had used the tiny hut on the ground level, and you guys had just straight up refused to use that spacing. As Randy is absolutely shattered walking through, he's going to fall, and as he falls, he's going to do tiny hut around him. To the rest of you, it's going to look like a perfectly transparent semi-globe that you can actually look inside on. If anyone was to go inside, it will not look like it did before. It is no longer a plush Persian beanbag strewn area. Instead, it looks like a traditional upper class halfling mansion bedroom.
Very nice.
I will pass and go upstairs.
Takes a look in.
That was a former warehouse, but we'll just say the warehouses are all kind of generally built very similarly in this on this island.
The one
We
architect.
never really established the interior of this one, so it'll be very similar, minus the pathway down into the depths of the island itself.
Yeah, Lucius is gonna look at you and he's gonna go like, "It looks lovely in here, but you just torched me and hit me with some shit, so I'm gonna go sleep somewhere else."
Hey, whatever you want to do, man, that's fine. I'll just be in here. If you want the guys,
I'm just afraid you might explode, and yeah.
explode inside these pants. I will look over at Yasmin, and then I guess after a while look at the other two as well and go, if you guys need a place to rest, you're more than welcome to come inside my hut. There are spare kumbashis and blankets available for you.
I mean, in all fairness, if your friends aren't that comfortable sleeping near you, I think we might find a spot on our own.
All right.
As three gladiators kind of head off and kind of find just like a corner of this particular warehouse, and they had grabbed a couple of their things, not much, but probably amongst them like bedrolls or whatever that they stole out of there.
I was going to
Huts.
say, if needs be, I've got my rucksack upstairs with a bedroll in and other things as well. I would have at least shared that out.
I'm kind of standing in the doorway, looking at Randall. I light up
More than enough
cigar.
room. You can smoke it in here if you want. Come on in.
I don't think it matters too much, Randall of the Looms. You've caught nearly everything else on fire. Normal people would have left already. They seem to be hanging around after you've nearly wiped out your entire party with that stunt. But it was amusing at that. So, I'm not going to abandon you. I will just watch you die like all the others. And with that, I think I'm going to find another place to sleep tonight.
But hey, thanks for being such a good sport. There is mushroom in here for you if you want to have a piece of it. And like I've said before, you really are a fun guy.
We will have to grow this friendship like a mushroom.
What, in the dark?
Slightly damp.
Hoping
I would
that
much
there's
prefer
no...
it be damp than crispy.
Yeah, all right. I can't argue with you. That is fine.
I just walk away.
Eyes gonna roll into my back as I fall onto the bed that is shaped like the bedroom of my old house. As Randolph Loams will sleep for the first time in a long time.
Nice. Gravatar, are you staying in the warehouse itself, or are you venturing out into the city?
I think I'll stay in the warehouse. I mean, it's probably there's probably a a spot somewhere for me in there. Rough and not too well worked in.
I'm like, there's a spare bed up here if Randy's down there. Like,
I prefer sleeping next to something more natural.
fair enough. We'll go and hash out all plans tomorrow, but now rest as I look at Grabtar and the gladiators. In the morning, we'll go over everything in detail. And the next move is going to be, but rest. As I shut the door and look at Lucius and be like, starting to think Gravatar's the one that killed his last leaders. Or at least just abandoned them and watched them die. Like, keep an eye on him.
I think he probably made him into furniture and clothing.
Well, he is an interesting character. Did you see me trying to shake his hand earlier?
I don't remember. There was too much going on.
Well, he's tricksy.
Yeah, that is true. He's making me mix bias, that's for sure.
What do you mean? Pius will be back tomorrow with the attack force. Like,
yeah, but
why are you all wording it like we're never going to see Pius again? I don't understand. He owes me money. He will be back tomorrow.
I could use the stone jokes or whatever it is that he likes to make. Shoelaces and all that, yeah.
Well,
instead of mushrooms and mushroom soup and clothing made out of grass and God knows what else.
Do you know what? Pius would have loved him, Gravatar.
Oh yeah, they would definitely be best friends for sure.
They got that weird, sick sense of humour. Nevertheless, though. Good night, Lucius.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go sleep out there. I was gonna sleep down here, but I'm afraid that Randall might explode again, so.
Not until the morning, sunshine.
Phrasing.
It's phrasing back. It's phrasing back.
Did it ever
Phrasing
leave?
never left.
Yes. Not with this old man. I think with that's probably a good place to call it for this session. I do appreciate all those joining us in chat. It's awesome to see people bouncing around in there, chatting it up. If you're interested in joining us for the live chats, we do this game every other Monday. So the next one should be on December 11th, 10 a.m. Pacific, and extrapolate out for whatever time zone you are. I'm fighting a cold, so we're going to cut this a little shorter than normal just because I'm running out of steam. And that was a good stopping point. They have defeated the Guardians of the Gladiators. Almost went to Galaxy on that one. They have found a new compatriot and gathered a force of gladiators to harass the city from the outside, causing even more chaos in their plans. And we will come back in 2 weeks' time and figure out what exactly they're up to. If you want to check out more stuff, check out all our socials. Dave, every Monday, will post our list of games for the week. I know we have one this Wednesday night coming up. There's a game, Prince of Apocalypse, this week. And do you have one on Friday, Dave, or is that next week?
So the games this week is this game, Prince of Apocalypse, that happens Wednesday night U.S. time, and a Seabound Journey on Friday, which also happens during the evening time on U.S. time. So
cool.
And then we
with that,
then we start a whole new game series the week after. So And as it rotates every other week.
Yeah. So check out all our spots. We do enjoy it. If you are joining like this time slot, we do have one next Tuesday at this time slot, the 10 a.m. Pacific time slot, evening for our European watchers, if that's how we got to you. So catch you all later. Appreciate you all. Let's go.
Okay.
Peace out, people.
Everybody say bye.
Deuces.